My team and I at Upstack Studio have helped non-technical founders develop over 20 apps in the past 6 years. It can be a pretty intense process even for experienced people with technical background. First-time non-technical founders definitely start out at a disadvantage. This leads to them making predictable mistakes. Some are not that bad, others are quite bad. A few are just bad. 3 of them to be precise. And so today, I'll be covering the top 3 worst mistakes a non-technical founder can make during the app development process. This is based on my experience working with non-technical clients from all sorts of backgrounds. I feel a bit like a mother telling her teenage kids not to stay out late. Still, if this video helps convince even one founder out there make better decisions, my time will have been well spent. Dear YouTube algorithm, I beg you, give me more subscribers. I'll do anything. A free ebook on mistakes non-technical founders make during app development? Are you sure that's gonna work? Forgive me for questioning you, my lord. It will be done. I will release an ebook on mistakes non-technical founders make during app development for free. Everything I'm about to share is actually from a free ebook my team and I published, The 7 Money-Burning App Development Mistakes You Need to Avoid at All Costs. Link in the description. See how it's got flames around it? That means you don't want that. It's written really simply and clearly, so if you are more of a reader, by all means, read. And hey, if you like this video and the ebook, think you could subscribe real quick and help me grow the channel?
I want to reach 1 million likes. So please, sarapakara.
But Adrian, how come the video says 3 mistakes when the ebook has 7?
Well, my discerning viewer, it's just that the ebook is more comprehensive. There are 7 mistakes non-technical founders tend to make. I pulled the top 3 worst ones for this video. The ones you don't really want to be making, or it could set you back months and tens of thousands of dollars. And if you haven't got those months and tens of thousands, that could be it. So here we go. Starting from the least to the most damaging. Timestamps below if you want to jump around. Mistake number 3, wanting too much too soon. I have non-technical founders coming to me wanting to build the next Facebook or Airbnb. Great, dream big, I say. Anything is possible. Then they tell me they want it in 3 months. Great, dream on, I say. That's not possible. Here's a reality check. You don't know how your app is going to impact the market. You don't even know if it's going to impact the market. Many don't. The more complex your first version is, the more time and investment it takes to design and develop. You don't get extra points for overachieving. It should only be as complex as it needs to be. Work with the developer to find out the minimum viable product you can take to market. This gets you a working prototype for the lowest cost and in the shortest amount of time. Then, once you have actual human users interacting with it and providing feedback, you have a better idea which additional features to implement. And maybe in 3 years' time, you can become rivals with Mark Zuckerberg. Mistake number 2, working with an app developer who over-promises. Maybe it's a newer developer who's eager for their first clients. Or maybe it's someone who's done it for years and just wants your business. Non-technical founders can have a tough time telling between good, average, and straight up bad developers. By bad, I don't necessarily mean incompetent or malicious. It's just that their skill sets are a bad fit for your needs. Not every developer is a designer or a UX expert or a tester or copywriter or provide after-sales support. And guess what? Your app might need all those things. First, familiarize yourself with the app development lifecycle. Check out this video to see the factors that affect app development costs, and this article on my site to read up on the different stages in the cycle and how long they take. No, seriously, do it. Pause this video and do it. I'll wait. Now you're ready to suss out possible developers. The easiest thing you can do is to visit their site and check out their portfolio of previous clients. The closer the products are to your idea, the better the odds this developer can build it. From there, schedule a call with them to see how extensive their services really are. If they say yes to everything but give you an estimate that's lower than market average, be prepared to get what you pay for. And mistake number 1, the most fatal mistake a non-technical founder can make because it ties back to everything else. not learning how to manage software projects. I'm not saying you need to learn coding, but you need to become familiar enough with the various moving parts of app development to speak on equal terms with your developer. Technical and non-technical aspects of software development are linked like Siamese twins. So you're really good at talking to investors and potential partners. If you don't even have a prototype to show, what good is that? Many non-technical founders think they can show up once a week for high-level instructions and then collect their product like fast food takeaway. I don't want to know the details. Here's my money, now make it happen. You also don't want to micromanage. Developers hate people breathing down their necks and asking for constant updates and meetings, especially when they know you won't understand, because you're a non-technical founder. As long as you've taken the time to ensure your developer has a good reputation, set clear expectations about how much support you need to give. And speaking of giving support, won't you support this channel by giving this video a like and subscribing? Right, so a founder who's never there and a founder everyone wishes was never there. Two extremes you want to avoid. Remote clients are especially prone to this, but I've experienced it with everyone. Here are steps that can make life easier. Support documentation. You may change developers halfway through the project. You will add or remove features. You may pivot the focus of the app entirely. A simple Word document that tracks changes to the original idea from the start will save you and your developers a lot of time. Help out with testing. Be ready to try your best to break what your developers have made. Let them know through formative feedback so they can improve it. Also, you need to know when to be flexible with deadlines. Flaws and problems can crop up unexpectedly during the development process. It's part and parcel of software development. If you're going to hold people at gunpoint every time they miss estimates, you are going to be switching developers a lot. If you have a meeting with investors on a certain day, let your developers know so you can align priorities. If you're going to be short on cash in the next 2 months, let your developer know so you can align priorities. See, it's not something you learn overnight, but it's something you need to learn. If you don't become competent at managing, it doesn't matter which developer you use or what kind of app you want to make. Miscommunication will continue, and that opens up chances for all the other mistakes like falling for wrong developers or wanting the wrong features. That's it, folks. The 3 worst mistakes non-technical founders make. Please do check out our ebook for a deeper dive into these mistakes, and for the remaining 4 you don't want to miss. If you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the bell icon, and let me know in the comments what mistakes have you made in your app development journey. It's good to laugh at ourselves, but also we can always learn from each other. Cheers!